How we doing? How we doing? Hope everybody's having a good night. Hunting and stuff. How we doing? Gout Academy. How we doing, bud? Long time no see. Hunting and stuff. You get any rain out there? Don, how we doing, sir? You might be getting a little bit of water where you're at too. Michael Lee, good evening. Matthew Valentine, how we doing? Flintlock, long time no see, buddy. Jim, how's it going, sir? You're up there with some water too, probably. Pretty devastating here in Iowa today. We had some pretty major flooding going on, and it's terrible, terrible. Like not just flooding, like people were getting rescued out of boats in a whole town. So I got rid of about half of them. Coyote, about half. Kind of put all the eggs in two different baskets. So 2/10. Wow, not enough stuff. That's not bad. Midwestern, how we doing, buddy? I bet, Jim. Well, hopefully everything goes well for you, man. Keep the family safe. That's the main thing. Oh, Don, you're lucky then. Yeah, I didn't know exactly where you're at, but you're lucky. Coyote Academy, it's tough. So I averaged 508, which typically, man, that'd be terrible. I'd be very upset with that. But when I shipped, I forgot one of my bags here, and how my fur's hanging, I go all my 4X's, then 3X's, and 2X's, and down. So when I bag them, I'll have a bag of just 2X's. Then the next one might be all 2X's and some 3X's. The next couple bags are 3X, 3X, and then, so on. Well, one of my bags was mostly threes and a few 4X's that I forgot here. And I pulled out the top 50 coon for my wife's bears. So I sold, guessing, like the lower 80% of my furs for a 508 average. I'm guessing I'd have been probably around that $7, maybe seven and a quarter, 750. So not great by any means, but it was worth a shot. Ace, how we doing, bud? Eric, what's up, man? Midwestern's out catfishing. Nice. Oh, nice on stuff. Yeah, I don't blame you, Jim. You take care of yourself, buddy. Hopefully everybody stays safe up there. It's pretty devastating in the northwest part of the state right now. I got a buddy of mine that just lost everything he has, so just heartbreaking. Ty, how we doing, buddy? You're lagging. Is anybody else lagging, or are we good? All right, Pest Hunter. Thanks for stopping in, man. Gavin, how we doing? Hunter, what's up, bud? 2.5. That's not terrible, then, Ace. I should be right at about 1450, Coyote. Depending, you know, that's if you took half of my fur with the fur that sold, you know, depending on what this other does, I can't say for a total average yet, but of the fur that sold where I've moved every avenue, I'm about 1450. So um, I'm happy with that. I was hoping to be pushing that 20, but it just didn't happen. Jeff Hale, how we doing, sir? No, I don't, bud. I don't, Hunter. Jeff, if I remember right, I'm meeting you at Nationals. Is that correct for a bear? I think my wife has you down for that bear that's in the kitchen. We got one set aside for Nationals. Pretty sure it's yours, but I could be wrong. Okay, perfect. I just want to double check. Lexi, how we doing? How are you guys doing up there? You're kind of up there in that neck of the woods where things are getting bad. How's everybody doing? I was talking to Mahler today, and he was driving through some water with the semi, and they've shut down roads like crazy. It's scary. Oh, nice, Hunter. Nice. Oh no, Quentin, that's terrible, buddy. That's too bad, man. Hey, it's always next year. Next year, the Fur Takers convention will be in Spencer, Iowa. I guess this might depend though what's left of Spencer, Iowa after the floods. It's terrible up there. Spencer got hit really, really, really bad with these floods. Oh, Jeff, I get it. Oh, I'll bet it has dropped 75%, Kyle. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's the thing though with the fur trade. Every single person has to be a half full kind of guy, or woman. If you sit there and all you think is the negatives, not just in trapping, but in life, your life's gonna be miserable. You always got to look at the positive sides. Um, you have to. You have to. No way to town by tomorrow, Lexi. That's crazy. I haven't even seen his goal, Hunter, but there's no way, man. Um, Me and him are two different people. There's just no way. It's not possible for me. Yeah, Lexi, I know. I know some people up there. My buddy, I got Snapchats all morning of how quickly the water was coming up, and he lost everything. I mean, vehicles were stuck there. He had to have a boat come pick him and his family up off their deck. I can't imagine that. Like that's scary to me. By how fast it came up. Yep, 20 seconds. The Knoxville class pops. I'll be down there for that. Noah's doing okay. Swelling, I think, actually went down a little bit today. He's in good spirits. He's eating and drinking pretty much independently now. He still has to use a syringe with a straw or with a hose on it for most everything, but or liquid wise. But he's doing really well. I'm very happy. He's doing a lot better. Probably Ace. It was terrible. They've got fleets of boats that, my understanding, which is through the grapevine, there's several people that lost their lives. They're finding people with boats. They're just washing down the river, picking them up, pulling them out, pulling people off their porches that are up to their chest in water. It's crazy. It's just it hit so fast and so hard. They went up. I can't remember the exact numbers, but the river rose. I'm not talking like in the banks. The water was already out of the banks, and it rose like 15 feet in 4 hours or something like that. It was insane. Caught a lot of people off guard. My buddy that lost everything, he couldn't even get his vehicles out of there because it hit so fast, so hard. It's just terrible. Jeff, the PA convention, I've always heard really good things about it. I would love to make it to that at some point. Um, PA is one of the top trapping states in the country, so I hear a lot of good things about the people out there. Yeah, exactly, Lexi. I mean, I've got, well, I'll go ahead and share with you guys. Um, I got a few pictures of it. So that was the Dairy Queen in Spencer, and I was told just a few hours later you couldn't even hardly see the top of it. That was how quickly it came up. That's a car dealership in Spencer. Like, it's just insane. Caught so many people off guard. It's terrible. Yeah, pops. I'm working on getting some flyers made. I'll get them figured out soon. But yeah, I'm classes. I'm sure you guys hopefully have seen my video for the classes. Um, September 22nd, there's one down in my hometown, Knoxville. We got class in Ames, Mason City, Exira, Inwood, Montezuma, Burlington, Spencer. I know I'm missing a couple of them, but if anybody needs any information or know anybody in Iowa that wants to learn about trapping, please email me. I'm happy to help out with anything I can, help them get registered because we're trying to grow trappers across the state. So if you know of anybody that is interested in trapping or wants to, these are free classes. They get free goodie bags at the end of it, with stuff to get them started on trapping. Free lunch. I mean, the whole shabil. It's gonna be a good deal. Iowa Outdoor Family, how we doing? Um, Iowa Outdoor Family. Um, well, I guess I am. Oh yeah, Jeff, absolutely. That's awesome, Lexi. That's good on you. Very good on you. Uh, yeah, I'm thinking about doing something too. Um, Trying to help out a couple friends up there. So I didn't think I'd be on tonight. Don't tread on me, but just wanted to. No, Iowa outdoors. I'm not. Hold on, daughter's yelling. Be right back. Okay, where were we? Iowa Outdoor Family. I'm not really telling people what classes I'm in or helping with because I don't want people to go there to see me, if that makes sense. I want people to go there to learn trapping. You know, um, that's why I kind of keep which ones I'm helping with. Doesn't matter. We're going there to learn trapping. I appreciate it, Lexi. Yeah, I'll be in touch for sure. I don't know what you're talking about, Gavin. What do you mean for every? Oh, at sale? Um, I average just over 508, but it wasn't a true average, I guess. Yeah, Jeff, that's crazy. So, Matthew, my understanding is the new game laws for cameras was pushed back a year. I'm pretty sure I screenshot that. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, no, I must not have got it. They said somewhere that got pushed back a year. I don't know what's going to happen with it, but the same thing with game cameras and using them to check traps. There's kind of issues with that people don't know about. Oh, that's good, Eric, because they need better role models if they do. See, Quentin, there's so much going on right now. Nobody really knows. Nobody really knows. So, hi, Mama.
Hey, sorry, I'm crashing your party.
No, you're
for just
fine.
a minute. I just need a piece of paper. My drug list for Noah ran out, so
Oh,
I might
okay.
come crash with it.
Yeah, please do. I got nice traps here for you to sit on.
Yeah, it looks like that one looks like not that one, then the other one. Yeah, that one looks terrifying.
Looks like a toy.
Looks like you put your head in it. I don't know. It's weird.
We can try it.
On you?
No, my head won't fit. Neither will Ruger's.
I'll be back.
PA, yeah, they're everywhere here, man. That's the thing. I mean, they're like just today on my 30-minute drive, I bet there were 7 fresh roadkills. So see, Quentin, and that's the thing. Around here, I don't have a problem with it. There's so much gray area with the COs. It's you know, what can you do? What can't you do? But I think it's just camera one or cell phone ones, correct? Don't tread on me. I could have. I don't know. I don't follow this that closely. It's not a huge thing for me. I mean, it's very significant deal, but I don't run them, so it's not something I've really dove into. See, don't tread on me. My understanding from what I read, it was just the ones you cannot use a trail camera to aid your hunting. You can still use them, but you can't use it to see a buck on there and chase it like right then. So that just varies with everyone you talk to. Yeah, well, maybe I am wrong. There's a big controversy on Iowa bow hunters on Facebook, so there's a lot of stuff on there. I just kind of sat back and watched, and those people really not saying you guys haven't looked into it really hard, but there's some serious big hitters in there, and um, they I don't know what's gonna end up happening. I guess. Mills, how we doing, bud? Today? Yeah, I don't know. Don't tread on me. I think it's just gonna. I think there's too much gray area once again. I've got it on. There might be a few videos of me floating around at work yesterday when I drove around in a -10 freezer, topless, for about 20 minutes. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't get it. Should have left me a voicemail at least. I think we need another drink. Work all day tomorrow and then start a siding job and work that till dark. But I do have a guy that's going to help me start getting some of these traps appraised. So that's kind of cool. It's very cool, actually. We'll make one more. What can it hurt, right? I don't even know what half those traps are. Jeff, I'm so happy you're back on here. That makes me happy. Quentin, what do you mean tree trap? The six finger one? Is that what you're talking about? The six finger one. Oh, I got my book out in the other room. Eric, I inherited about 200 antique traps. So, yeah, hunting stuff. I've got a book now for it. I've done a lot of research. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Jeff, I get it. I get it. I Outdoor Family, I will be there probably Wednesday on. All right, don't tread on me. I'll take a look here in a while. My phone's pretty much dying. So, well, Jeff, you better be there. Well, I'll take a peek real quick. Oh, there are YouTube videos. I can't watch them right now, boss, but I'll watch them later. The oval one. This one? Yeah, Jeff, you moved a long ways away from it this year. Maximus, how we doing? I ended up having to order it from oh shoot, it was on the East Coast. Who did I get that from? Now you got me checking my emails to check it out. Now my phone's gonna completely die. Smith, that's what it was. Yep, Smith. Oh, you're talking the alligator? The alligator one? I'm not even sure, Maximus. We got some wild stuff here. Yeah, Jeff, how is your hand doing? We do have several of these plot traps. Um, I've got all kinds of stuff out here. It's pretty insane what I got. Pretty neat. I'm starting to become a trap collector, which is scary because now that whole wall behind you, those deer heads are going to move, and we're going to start hanging traps everywhere. So, just something to kind of honor my uncle, who all these traps come from, with his passing. Uh, I'm learning a lot. This book has really opened my eyes because it doesn't just show like prices or rarity, but it explains, when the company started and the obstacles they went through, and it's really cool. Some of these straps were from the late 1800s, and it's pretty amazing, pretty cool. Yeah, don't tread on me. It's something that I'm gonna have to live with the rest of my life. Something that bothers me quite a bit, but um, it was my only uncle who'd ever trapped. My only family member that really trapped, as far as I know. Um, that really trapped, and he was begging me to come see him for about the last 2 years, and I never got a chance to. I shouldn't say I never got a chance to. I probably made more excuses not to, if that makes sense. I could have taken the time or switched things around, but just being busy all the time, I never did. And he had all these antique traps, was a big trapper, and he just wanted to talk trapping with me. I never got a chance to get up there and see him. And now he passed away. So I don't get to hear the stories that are behind him. Quentin, I'm gonna have to look that one up, but I don't remember what that one was. Yeah, I Outdoor Family. They're awesome. My only problem is, like, I've got so many duplicates of things. It's not even funny. He was a huge new house guy. I think I counted like 65 new house traps, including bear traps. So I don't know what's going to happen with them. I'm going to at least keep one of everything, but some of these traps there's 6 or 7 of, and I can display one, but the rest would just go in a box somewhere. And I think they would be better off someone that would honor them and display them. You know what I mean? Something that's cool and put them up on a mantle or a wall to be displayed. So we might be selling a few. Maximus, yeah, that'd be all right. Oh no, PA, you're good, buddy. You're good. Quitting, no, but I do have kangaroo traps out there. I do have a good handful of kangaroo traps too. So, but they're not actually kangaroo traps. They're footholds that are made by an off brand. They're called kangaroo. So, man, Jeff, I'm sorry, bud. Mystical Mountains, how we doing? I Outdoor Family. I'm gonna display one of everything. I'll figure it out, but like I said, some of these I've got 6 of, 7 of, and as much as I don't want to part with anything that he had, I am going to submit a few of them to like the ITA auction and some fundraising stuff. Just some stuff I have duplicates of that. If it's worth some money to some people, let's throw it in an auction like that for the goods. So don't tread on me. Doing a lot better. That first couple days was pretty rough when he came home. He was struggling a lot. My wife took 2 weeks off work to be home with him, and I I was up there for surgery and the day after, and then we came home, and that first couple days was pretty rough for him and my wife. So now he's doing really good. He's able to be up, walk around, do his own thing. Keep him on some pain meds, antibiotics. He still has to drink his liquids through a syringe with a hose on it, basically a syringe with a hose because his whole face is numb. Like he can't feel anything. So uh, it's tough for him to eat and stuff, but he's doing all right. He's doing a lot better than I anticipated at this point. Definitely feel for him though. Yeah, Quentin, remind me tomorrow. I'll send it to you. I think I'm gonna have a little bit of downtime at work, so I might do some flipping through that. I appreciate it. Don't tread on me. I really do. Yeah, Maximus. It's gonna be really good. They put some pretty serious hardware in them. That's for sure. But no, he's recovering. He's doing all right. I think the biggest problem that I'm having right now is so they gave him pain medication, right? And they gave him basically 2 days worth of Oxycontin, which is the strong stuff. I get it. But I was like, 2 days, he had both his jaws cut off of his face. Like both of them were broken and moved fully, like separated from his skull. And they gave him 2 days worth of Oxycontin. And I said, like, that's kind of ridiculous. Like, why only 2 days? Well, we're worried about, younger people abusing them. And I'm like, This is why you have those, is for things like this. Like, what do you expect him to do after 2 days? Well, he can just alternate between Tylenol and ibuprofen. I'm like, are you serious? Like this isn't a headache, or a pulled muscle. This is in my opinion, this is what those pills are made for, is surgeries and pain like what he's going through. And it's just frustrating, you know. They're so I get it. They don't want to just throw those types of pills out, but like, he's 17. We've got him monitored. We're giving them to him. This is what they're for. This is what they're for. So I'm not sure yet, Quentin. Just depends if my muskrat trip happens or not. There you go, Gavin. There you go. I appreciate Outdoor Family. I really do, bud. Yeah, Maximus. That's what blew me away. And I get it, Quentin. I do. I'm not disagreeing with that, but man, this is pretty serious. That's what I was pushing for, Maximus. It's like, let's go with a week and see where it goes from there. That was kind of my thoughts on this stuff. Like, and I get it. People abuse them and they, whatever, get addicted to it. But man, this is not no joke. Oh, cool, Jeff. I'm glad you're doing it, man. That's awesome. I couldn't. He's struggling with it right now. I mean, he's doing a lot better than I thought he would. Like, I figured the first 2 weeks would be just absolute miserable, but he's getting by. Um, he's doing pretty well. A lot better than I think I would be doing, honestly. Oh, Eric, that's terrible. That's just terrible. I mean, we revolve around ice packs right now. We've got like 10 of them that we alternate in the freezer. He's got a thing that wraps around his face. Although he didn't use it tonight that I've seen. So really, Lexi, that's it, huh? Oh, Outdoor Family, that's terrible, man. That's terrible. Yeah, Hunter stuff. He's handling it really well though. Like, he's doing great. I'm very proud of him. I think he's more embarrassed about things. Since he is numb in the face when he eats and stuff, he might, like, miss a little bit or something runs down, and he's embarrassed about it. And it's like, no, man, you're doing fine. It's okay. Uh, we expected this. He's gonna be numb for a few more days, so nothing to be ashamed of. Wow, don't tread on me. Yeah, Jeff, I've heard that up in PA. I've heard that. Maximus, so this is the thing, like, I got a couple fillings done the day before his surgery. It's like, I think I was more of a wiener than he was for his surgery. Like, I did not like that. Yeah, I outdoor. That's a tough part. Um, I think the biggest obstacle, which I feel bad I wasn't here for this, we got home the next day and I went to work the next day after that. Well, he's numb, but he was trying to take, pill antibiotics as well as pain pills. Well, he couldn't feel anything. So you could put a pill in his mouth and he didn't even know it was there. Um, and he actually almost choked on one of the pills. and ended up throwing up, and which with everything he has going on is terrible and scary. Broke some stitches, just a terrible deal. Felt so bad. My wife was pretty much in tears because of it. She didn't know what to do. Oh, on top of this, when we got back from surgery, our water heater went out. So right, um, but it just it's scary because he couldn't feel anything. So we literally had to. At first, we were crushing up pills and putting them in a syringe with a tube on the end of it with like water or apple juice, and literally had to inject it down his throat pretty much. Terrible. I don't wish that on anybody, especially their children. It's just ridiculous. Terrible feeling. Um, you know, seeing him like borderline tears because he's in so much pain and just embarrassed. It's terrible. I hate it. But he's doing better and things are already improving and it's only day 4. So 4 days ago, Gavin. Hot and stuff. I was on morphine once in my life when I had my kidney stone, and I'll tell you what, man, I was on cloud 9 and it was amazing. But yeah, I'll never forget that. I thought I was dying with that kidney stone, and uh, nothing helped until I got that cloud 9. And she had put a code in to get some kind of medication out of the cabinet, and I'll never forget this. I was laying there, and this is years ago, long before my wife, and I just went, "Hey, baby," and she turns and looks at me, kind of confused. And I said, "That's a hell of a child lock system you got there." And she goes, "Thanks," and ran away. And I'm like, it was terrible. It was, oof. I'll never forget it though. No, Gavin. Um, but yeah, you know, healing. Just gonna take time, but we'll get there. My wife's making bears like crazy for the ITA convention in Winterset, so that's pretty cool. Pretty excited for that. She's nervous as heck for it. She's stressed out, but we're gonna have a lot of fun. I won't see her a whole lot, but it'll be a lot of fun. He had surgery, Gavin. I believe it. I believe it, Lexi. Yeah, that was wild. That was something else. I'm getting really fascinated by these old kinds of traps. These things are just insane. Some of these are well into the 1800s. Not this one, but some of these are. Yep, Islandor family, 6th and 7th in Washington. You gonna be there? Bringing Christopher? I did that hunting and stuff once, but it wasn't medically, and I was in Minnesota. So Some more equipment. I don't. About the only ones I have over here are that alligator one, the six finger. Yeah, and these. That's the only four I have over here. I got a handful back there, but I'm feeling lazy. Oh, this actually has writing on it. I never saw that. Huh. Oh, good, good. I hope to see you there. Hey, Lexi, I remember being to South Dakota. I remember that one. Ah, you're going to both. Awesome, man. That's awesome. Quentin, not off the top of my head, I'd have to look. I'm learning so much in this book. It's just ridiculous. You know, there's so much going on with it. John, hey, buddy. Wow, that video got around quickly. Darren Hammonds just texted me, so that must be getting around quickly. It was deleted off Facebook, so I don't know where it's coming from anymore. I really don't even know how it fully started, but I decided to go topless at work um, in negative 10 degrees for about 20 minutes doing forklift operation. So, if that makes sense, just trying to liven up the crew because it was towards the end of the day. Everybody's burnt out and tired. And I said, let's have some fun. So, the only thing I had on was my bibs. Y'all are so rude. Oh, man. Anybody else having problems with me cutting out? Uh-oh. All right. Well, we'll save it for next time. We got to work tomorrow anyway. So, y'all take care and we'll catch you later.